Hello, my people. You're most welcome. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for coming back again. I hope you're doing fine. For me and my family, or for my family, or my family and I, we are doing good. Although it has been hard time for us as a family at large, but God is giving us strength. And on my previous video, I promised that I will talk about the struggle or the most difficult thing of an African person or an immigrant or a foreigner when it comes to grieving or when you lose a loved one. I will start by this. It's very hard. It's very difficult when you lose a loved one. And before that, when I just lost my dad, after like a day, there is a lady who contacted me and told me, Anne, I want to commit suicide. She's here in Germany, but she contacted me on Facebook. I'll just share it there. I want to commit suicide because I've lost my child, but I don't know what to do next. My husband is still going to work, and I'm left here alone at home, and I'm only 4 months in Germany, you know. So I feel her. I felt her, or I feel her, because and also I understand the husband. Normally, in my company, they give 3 days. They give 3 days if you lose your mother or your father. But there is a company just next to me here. They only give 1 day. So I understand him. He has to go to work, despite the fact that he has lost his child until it's 3 days. And by the way, we have so many paperwork here when you lose a loved one. So much to do, you know, with paperwork. When you lose a loved one, you just have to be strong, because you have to move here, you have to move here, you have to move here. And the burial itself, it's so expensive. If you do not have money, it's also another thing. So now this is what what happened. And then I just said to encourage her. I gave her hope. I keep on calling her. So one thing is, you do not have somebody around you. You see, in Africa, when you lose a loved one, earlier on, we never had phones, right? So people were just like crying, and then the information will go. This yelling and shouting, the information will go, oh, there's somebody who has died there. There's somebody, you know. But nowadays we have phones. People will just call, oh, we've lost this one, we've lost this one, and they will come. And they will come, they will be sleeping over, they'll be there for you, and even after burial, they will still stay there, you know. But here, now I'll just give my own example. Here it's something else. You just have to be you and your God. You get it? You have to be you and your God. Because we are used to this socialization, we are used to this community work, we are used to this being together. You are being comforted. They are there. You cannot do anything. Yeah. Your work is just to sit and mourn. Yours is to sit and mourn. Yeah. But here, remember, you have to run around with paperwork as a widow, as a person who is they say grieving. Bless you, Baba. You have to move around. You have to feel this. You have to feel this. But at home, we have some people who are always there. They'll be doing these things for you. They'll be feeling this. You are not even stressing yourself much, apart from stressing yourself with the... Sorry, my son was there. So it's like that. So you have at least somebody who is coming there to help you. Okay? Another thing. We have people who will be there to cook for you, to cook for even for the whole family. We have people who will be doing, the people who are grieving, they do like nothing, you know. But here you have to do like your normal duties. You have to do like, you know, life has to go on. Life has to go on, you know. So I cannot complain, because that is their culture. You get it? So that is also another thing. Another thing, I find like this crying, screaming, and yelling, it's something that makes somebody to to heal very fast, you know, because you are crying, the pain to come out. You are yelling. You are making like this thing to come like really, really, really out, you know, like just the video that I'll be sharing. I'll be trying to put the videos go through. You are yelling, you are screaming to leave the pain go out. But here, you are not allowed to do this yelling. You are not allowed to do this yelling. Like I remember when my father-in-law died, we are going out to view his body. On the door there, they have written, Lize, you are supposed to be quiet. So which means there is no chance for you to cry loud. There is no chance for you to yell. So if you're crying, you just... And I hate this cry. Because I like releasing it. You get it? So that is also another thing that it's so hard, that it's so painful. You cannot just cry. At home, people, they even roll themselves going down. Yeah. Another thing, here you have to be invited for a funeral. That's why a neighbor cannot just come to your home if you have not invited them. You have to invite them. Like now, when my father-in-law died, when I went there, I thought the cousins are going to come. They what? No. Even the neighbor, I met with the neighbor. You know, by the way, I talked to my parents-in-law neighbors like than my parents-in-law themselves. So I met the neighbor, and the neighbor told me, oh, I've heard your father-in-law died. I just wrote a letter. It's in the briefcase. It's in the post out there. Your mother-in-law will get it later. You see, they just write you a letter, but they will not come to be with you. They will not come to be... They will not come to mourn with you. They will not... Maybe when you meet on the road, then they'll tell you sorry. But coming in this presence to have this togetherness, to just comfort you, no, not here. Not here. So that is also another thing I learned. I say, okay, when you lose a loved one here, you have to be very strong. You have to be very strong as an immigrant, as a foreigner. Let me use that, yeah? Because for them, they're used to that. So it's us to be strong. Another thing, even the church, they invite who to, even when they come for the burial, they choose who to come. They write a letter. Like now I told you it's a lot of work. My mother-in-law was writing, inviting people for the funeral, inviting. You don't just call. You have to send the letter. You have to write the letter and send it to them. You have to write them the letter. So you don't just come to the funeral, that you are going to this funeral. Like the neighbors there, they didn't come because they were not invited. You get it? So that is just how it is. They just invite the family member. Like I remember one of my neighbor here, she lost the mother and they only buried 4 people. And that was the wish of the mother. She doesn't want many people to come for her funeral. Only for 2 children and a husband and a wife. Not many of them came. I don't know. I did not ask why the grandchildren did not come. I don't know. There were only 4. And that's how their culture. You get it? So it's not easy. It's not easy at all for the foreigners. Okay? It's not easy. We are not used to this. And then even during the ceremony, it's not that, okay, we celebrate. We celebrate the day, okay? We really celebrate the day. We really celebrate the dead for the good life they have. No, we celebrate them for the good life or for the time they have been on this planet Earth. Just like at the video I'm sharing. But now for the Germans, you just have to be quiet. You don't shout that. They give the psalm. They give the psalm. And you have to be like quiet. You don't, even nobody's crying. For us, we cry. After that, we celebrate, we dance, we relax, and then we let it go.
So this is the burial. Look, they are putting it down.
But for them, they have to be quiet.
They're burying it.
In der Taufe hat unser Auf in das himmlische Jerusalem.
Henning.
Yeah, so this is also one thing that it gets, because I feel like I want to celebrate my father-in-law. He for the good life but I think for them, if you dance, they will be like, are you happy? Are you crazy? Are you know? But they don't know that you are releasing all that tension, all the sadness to go. So I learned a lot. I learned a lot in this time. And God forbid, if anything like that happens, I just need to tell God to give me strength. And I thank God, because I remember when my mom died, I really fainted many times. But this time, immediately I had my dad is gone, I told God, give me strength. Yeah, give me strength, because I had already seen what has happened to my father-in-law. And I'm in the village. So I cannot say that I have Africans around here who will come. I don't have any African here who is going to come and console me. And even maybe if they're there, they are busy. You get it. And church, somebody asked me on one of the comment section if the church member. By the way, none of the church member came and even told me, how was it, or just came to visit. No, we met in church. We met at church, and then they were just telling me sorry. In fact, not all of them. They were just saying sorry, and then that was it. And life moves on. So I cannot blame them. I remember one of the church family member died. They buried like today, and tomorrow they were in the church. The family was in church already. Life for them, the life has to go on like very fast. In other way around, I found the method is nice, because it makes you to move on with the things, move on with life like normal, because you have to catch up very fast, you know. But in other place again, you do not have that much time to mourn. Yeah, so for me, I find it so hard to mourn as a foreigner in this country. First of all, you're just all by yourself. Second of all, you're not even allowed like to cry. You're not, you know, you're okay. Anyway, that was it. And God gave us strength. God gave me personally strength. And yeah, here I am. And I'm ready for anything from today, from the day my dad died. I'm ready for, and the day my father-in-law died, I'm ready for everything. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. And please, let's learn from one another. And if you're a foreigner, just keep in mind, despite the fact we are getting like everything, but we have always to put our trust in God, because He is the only strength. You get it? He is the only strength. And we can never change other people's culture. It can never be changed. This is their culture, and we have to live by it. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. And I'll be coming, like, I know I'm not posting the videos the way I used to post, but I'm trying my best. I wish you all the best, and bye.
Was willst du am Ende machen, Leute?
Die Visastelle. Ja, also die Youre ist begeistert davon. Die hat ja noch lange Praktikum. Papa hat ihr eine Promotion angeboten, aber Papa will nicht zahlen.